Hi, we're Jim and Sandy Cole, and this past summer we had the privilege of sharing and serving with Refugio ministries in Paraguay and Peru. After a wonderful week in Paraguay, 4 of us flew to Lima to meet up with the rest of the team from the U.S. We want to show you about some of the wonderful things that have been happening in Peru.
We visited 4 of the 15 Refugio Children's Care Centers in Peru, where 500 children come each week for a meal and kids club activities of Bible stories, songs, and play. We visited the distant and isolated jungle area of Iquitos on the Amazon River, where the only access is by plane and then boat for us and for the boxes of one meal. After our long day trip to the Amazon, we traveled the next day to the northernmost outskirts of Lima to Ancon, a physical and spiritual desert where there are 5 centers that started during COVID, when there was such desperate need for food in this forgotten community. We spent 3 days in Comas, a barrio outside of Lima we had visited a few times before. 3 years ago, we helped build a playground here in front of this children's care center. The first day, we again served meals, taught songs, and shared Bible stories, helped with a community outreach day, which they had not done since 2019 because of the pandemic. At the end of our trip, we helped with the Happy Steps program to wash the feet of these vulnerable children who were examined by a podiatrist and then fit with a brand new pair of shoes. One meal helps not only feed hungry children, but allows the centers to earn the trust of the community and be able to share the gospel, like the center run by Betty. Betty followed God's call and moved from Comas to a desert lot in dusty Caraballo. During COVID, she and her husband Omar have turned an empty, dusty lot into a shelter for their family and an outdoor area to open another haven for children. Betty has a large team of neighbors helping her feed the children of the barrio and sharing the gospel through Kids Club. As soon as we arrived at Betty's home, we began cooking the meals for the children who would soon be arriving after school. When the meals were ready, the children prayed and received their plates of one meal, chicken, and a drink. And then we added a creamy salsa made from the spice and vitamin packs. After the children were finished, they gathered in the center for a time of singing and laughter. Once the tables were clean, they returned to groups to learn more about our theme, Dios provee, God provides, which we shared through Bible stories, gospel bracelets, and songs. Children in all these care centers learned how God not only provides our daily needs, but He provides for our deepest need, a Savior. Along with every plate of one meal that is served, children hear the best news ever. Jesus is the greatest gift God has provided for us all. Thank you for your generosity in providing meals for these children in Peru, and thank you for your encouragement and prayers as we serve on these mission trips. Why not consider joining us in 2023 to see what God is doing in South America?